So I got back into class this week. So humbling. So humbling.
Scene class or improv?
Scene.
Scene. Okay, scene study.
I train with Eric Reese, everybody. If you don't know who Eric Reese is, please hit me up, or Rice, whatever he says. He's Argentinian. He's very particular. He trained under Bob Krakauer. So the way he breaks down a scene is very, very helpful, and very helpful for how to shoot it for self-tapes. And so he has revolutionized my acting for the better. I cannot thank him enough for everything he has ever done for me. Like, honest to goodness, it has changed every way that I approach everything. And so he has an intro class coming up. If you guys want the info for that, hit me up. I'll make it happen. Eric is probably one of my favorite people on the planet. And so I find that, really difficult to find in an acting teacher. And he's great. He's great. Highly recommend. But he's over Zoom for people in LA, but he's on location in New York. He's in New York. So
okay. Very cool.
But I came back into class and, did my usual bullshit. And he was like, let's not do that. Okay. And I'm like, cool. And then I did it again. He's like,
during an audition prep.
Huh?
During an audition prep.
During
class.
He gives you a scene, and then you come and you perform it. You do it with a reader, and he records you. And then he says, well, does anybody have feedback about their scene? And people are like honest, or what they liked and what they didn't like and what they want to work on. And then he'll be like, you're right or you're wrong, or like whatever it is. And then last week it was a seduction scene where I was a vampire trapped with, he was a vampire and I was a witch. We were trapped together. Ooh, that's terrifying. That is.
Just stare at the screen.
That's a screen grab. I wish they talked to me like that. Anyway, so I did the whole thing where it was like sexy, seductive. And I was like, oh, I'm so brave. I'm like being sexy and seductive to a screen. And he was like,
so brave.
He was like, that's wrong. And I'm like, why is that wrong?
Wrong choice.
He was like, because anyway, we analyzed the scene and we figured it all out and it was very good. I'm not going to give you away his secrets, but it was very good.